Welcome to the Colorado State University Visual Arts Building. If you are watching this video, you are probably already an art student and familiar with the inner workings of this building. However, you have just enrolled in a course located in the very elusive room A102. You will pass familiar landmarks, including the art office, glassbox gallery, and Silva cart. You may think that you're going to exit the building entirely, but if you take a sharp left, you will see what you are looking for. That's correct. Just to your right, there's another building, room A102, also known as the Pottery Studio. Just at the entrance of the Pottery Studio, you will see a locker bay. These lockers are reserved for pottery students. As a pottery student, you receive your own locker for the entire semester to store your supplies. Once you put your name on your locker, you claim it as your own sacred space. Don't forget to pick up your trash. Always clean up after yourself in the Pottery Studio. As you walk by the community work tables, you might want to say hello to a fellow classmate. If you have any questions for your professors, you can find Sanav's office in A103 and Dell's office in A104. You will notice student shelving dispersed throughout the studio. These spaces are reserved for students to store their work while in progress. This table is where you will meet at the beginning of every class period to discuss announcements and daily goals. In addition to professors, the pottery program has post-bachelor students, which act as TAs in the studio. This is their sacred space. Do not cross this line unless you are invited. The main working area includes a community supply space, wedging tables, pottery wheels, and more shelving. As you enter the glaze room, you will notice shelving reserved for greenware, bisqueware, and glazed work. It is important that the entire glazing process stays within these boundaries. Here we see pottery students diligently working to help each other load and unload kilns. The kiln room is located at the end of the glazing area. All electric firing happens in this room. Each electric kiln is labeled with a corresponding number. These numbers help to indicate which kiln shelves belong to which kiln. Shelf sizes vary by kiln, so it is very important that these shelves stay in their correctly labeled location. Also connected to the glaze room is the clay mixing room, A106. Everything that you will need to make clay is located in this room. The first blue mixer is called the Char mixer. You won't need to worry about learning how to use this till advanced pottery. The mixer you will want to know how to use is called the Bluebird mixer. It's deceiving because it's the red one. This is where the studio clay is made. Supplies are stored on the upper shelves in this room. Safety first! Located back in the main studio is A105, the last room you need to know about. It's the plaster mixing room. This is a separate room because clay and plaster do not get along. Back outside, the green chairs are reserved for pottery student socialization. The large intimidating boxes are not in fact medieval torture devices, but the outdoor gas kiln and the salt kiln. Thanks for coming by, but we have work to do. The end!